It's always been said that where there's a need, there's the Salvation Army. As I've observed over the years the plight of asylum seekers, I've become increasingly committed to want to do something to help. So looking at the plight of asylum seekers, I wanted to see the Salvation Army do something without discrimination to these people who have great needs. Now, why is a good question. Why would we do this? Whenever the Salvation Army thinks about responding to human need, I think we should set that in Scripture. So for me, the whole idea that is presented in Scripture of Jesus being a refugee, having no roof over his head, having nowhere to place his head, nowhere to rest, to sleep, and also I think of Jesus being hunted down, persecuted, very similar to the asylum seeker who comes to Australia. The other story I would think of in the Scripture that helps us in our response is the story of the Good Samaritan, someone fallen by the way, someone in pain, someone who needs healing. And also I think of the words of Jesus when he said, if you give a cup of cold water, if you give some clothes, if you give some food, you do it as to me. And so in the asylum seeker, in the refugee, I see Jesus. What I'd like to say to the Territory and to the whole of Australia and beyond regarding this program is we must be there. These are our people. As I think about the history of the Salvation Army, commencing in the East End of London in 1865, and William Booth's vision and his wife Catherine's vision for the outcast of society, the downtrodden, etc. I reckon if William Booth and Catherine Booth were around today, they'd be on Nauru and Manus Island. They would see these people as our people, people that we must serve. And the other thing I just want to say is thank you to a great team of people who are heading up this work. Officers, Salvationists, staff, people who are really committed to the mission of the Salvation Army. We can't do this without you, and I want to say thank you to the great team of people who are involved in these early months of this mission.